Welcome students. Today we will learn some application of trigonometry in our day-to-day life. So let us take two examples today. Here is the first example for you. A tower stands vertically on the ground. From a point on the ground which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation at the top of the tower is found to be 60 degrees. Find the height of the tower. Just you imagine which type of figure it would be before I show you the figure. Here goes the figure. Did you imagine something this type of figure? Now let me explain you the figure. Here we are seeing that AB is the tower and A is the top of the tower, B is the foot of the tower and C is the point from where a person is looking at the top of the tower at an angle of elevation of 60 degree from the foot of the tower. So here you can see that angle ACB is 60 degree where AC is the line of elevation from the horizontal. So we will find the height of the tower. We are asked to find the height of the tower. And we are going to use the trigonometric ratios to find this height. As you know that height will be AB. So we are requiring AB and we are already having BC and we are having a angle of elevation 60 degree. Now this trigonometric ratio is for uh, which angle, which sine, cos or tan, which type of angle, which trigonometric angle is for AB upon BC is for which trigonometric angle. Yes, now 60 degree and the opposite of 60 degree is AB and the adjacent of 60 degree is CB. So opposite upon adjacent will be tan of 60, tan of an angle. Tan of angle is opposite upon adjacent. So therefore, here we are already having the value of BC. So let us write down in the denominator. We don't have AC. And we know what is tan 60. It is it is root 3. It is root 3. So remember that tan 60 is root 3. Therefore, AC is equal to 15 root 3. Just by cross multiplying 15 and root 3, we get the height of the tower. Now let us see all this in the form of a presentation. Correct? This is the value of AB. Now let us move to the next question. An electrician had to repair an electric fault on a pole at a height of height 5 meters. It means the uh, height of the pole is 5 meters. Now, which is the pole? Then let me tell you that it is starting from A and its end point is at D, or it is it is touching the ground at point D, and A is the top point. So the height of the tower is AD. She needs to reach a point 1.3 meters below the top of the pole to undertake the repair work. Now here you can see in the figure that that ladder is not at point A, but the ladder is ending at point B. It means the ladder is placed in such a way that it ends at point B and the space from A to B is kept vacant. There is no ladder. She has to only reach till point B to do the work. It means we have to subtract this AB from the total height in order to find the length of the ladder. Our triangle will end at point B. Our right triangle will end at point B. Now what will be the length of the ladder that she has used, which is inclined at an angle of 60 degree. Now this ladder is inclined at the angle of 60 degree. Be very careful. As you know that this is a right angle triangle, so D is 90 degree. D will be 90 degree, but the ladder is inclined at 60 degree from the foot of the from it is to the horizontal. See this, read it properly, that the ladder she should use which is inclined at an angle of 60 degree to the horizontal. What means horizontal? The straight line DC, which is at the foot, at the ground. This horizontal line, and ladder is inclined to this horizontal line. So be careful, 60 degree is at point C. Now we have to find BC, which is the length of the ladder. So how shall we write it stepwise? The first step you have to know that the right angle triangle is BDC. Therefore, we need to find BD, which is BD is equal to AD minus BC. That would be 5 minus 1.3. That will be, just a moment, that is equal to 3.7. Now, as we know that we need to find BC. BC is the length of the ladder. Length means from point B to C is called the length of the ladder. And for that we are having, for that purpose, we are already having BD. So BC, BD upon BC. We can take BD ratio this way, BD upon BC. As you can see that BD is the opposite of 60 degree and BC is the hypotenuse. Now we are already having BD's value, that is equal to 3.7. It's already written inside the triangle, 3.7. And we are not knowing BC, which we are going to find out. Now, can you recognize which angle it will be? This ratio indicates which angle? It indicates sine 60 degree. Sine 60 is equal to BD by, this is equal to BD by BC. That is equal to sine 60. What is the value of sine 60? It is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 is equal to 3.7 upon BC. Therefore, BC is equal to 3.7 into 2 upon root 3. I will show its calculation to you just now. See, it is 3.7 is AD minus AB, and I told you BC is the length of the ladder, and for that we took sine 60 is equal to BD by BC, and therefore root 3 by 2 is equal to sine 60 is root 3 by 2. I already told you BD is 3.7. It is written inside the triangle, and upon BC. Therefore, BC is equal to this. You have to calculate. You will get 4.28 approximately. Now the next part. Again, we are going to find the distance between D to C. It is also asked. Here I'll show you how far from the foot of the pole should she place the foot of the ladder? It means this distance. Foot of the pole and foot of the ladder. Again, let us take that if DC upon BC. We need to find DC, so we are taking in the ratio DC and we are already having the value of BC, so we are also taking BC. Now, can you just guess what is DC upon BC? It indicates, see, DC is with respect to 60 degree. With respect to 60 degree, what does this trigonometric ratio indicate? So BC is adjacent of 60 degree and BC is hypotenuse. So adjacent upon hypotenuse is cos. So cos 60 degree. And what is the value of cos 60 degree? It is half. Half is equal to DC. DC we already found out 4.28 and we, sorry, DC not with BC we already found out. DC we need to find out. BC we already found out 4.28. Therefore, DC is equal to, just cross multiply this, bring this 4.28 to the numerator. You will get 4.28 upon 2. 2 is already there in the denominator, and thus by transposing this 4.28 to the numerator we get DC. DC is equal to 2.14 meters. This is the distance between the foot of the pole and the foot of the ladder. So let me just show you how do the steps work. Cos 60 is equal to DC upon BC is equal to cos 60 is equal to half, and here it goes. I have just transposed this this 4.28, which is the value of BC, to the numerator. So see here, BC upon 2 is equal to 4.2 upon 2. We have transposed this BC to the numerator like this, and then in the numerator, in the denominator, we are already having 2. So 4.28 upon 2 is 2.14. Therefore, she should place the foot of the ladder at a distance of 2.14 from the pole. Thank you.